Save a game. Yes, please. Hang on a moment. I want to drink some more tea. There we go. Sir, do you have a points card? It's the only way to get a great deal on our magazine subscription packages. Magazines? Magazine subscription packages? Seriously? If I really want something, I can afford it. If I really do want it. In the end, what's wrong with being in debt when you're somebody like me? It's not like I'm going to have to work for the rest of my life anyways. It's not like retirement is even going to be a thing that still exists by the time I would be retiring. It's not like my body isn't already completely falling apart, or like I'm not going to be dead in 15 or 20 years anyways. It's not like anybody else is affected by what I do to myself anyways. So what if I want to buy things? So what if it makes me feel better? I already have a TV that I barely even use to actually watch TV. That being said, I can't believe how far the plasmas have come. I could get one of these, and maybe getting cable would be worth it, better than downloading everything. What's it right for television anyways, right? So I should be watching more television. $4,000 though, that's crazy, I can't. You know, I really like clothes. It's too bad that none of them fit me, but maybe buying some things that I actually would want to wear would motivate me to lose weight. It's probably exactly the thing I need to do. Can't say it doesn't make perfect sense. I don't want to be this way, but it seems like being even more this way is the only way to stop being like it. This is stupid. Why am I here? Why do I do this? This is... dude. I don't even really like any of the genres that any of these new games are in. I guess the reviews for some of them are pretty good though. Right, I don't even want this, I'll just look around at the other stuff. Or I'll just go home, I don't know. But what if not buying this makes me buy something else? Something even more expensive? What if instead of blowing $60 on some stupid game, I end up pulled into blowing $500, I almost said 5,000, on some stupid tablet. I mean, I don't even need it, but it might be good to have. I could work other places, and the new tablets are really light. No, I'll just stop. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going home. I'll think of something else to do. I'll work, I'll write, I'll watch DVDs, something. Considering that's the only thing in my kitchen that I actually use, I actually could use some kind of high-end microwave. The way I'm running through mine, I'm sure it'll fry itself right into the wall soon enough. This is stupid. Why am I here? Why am I here? I wish I had a really cool washer and dryer. Those stylish, faux retro ones with the curved bubble glass in the front. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what I have now, but it's not like it's interesting or anything. Pardon me? If I ever got rich, everything I have is going to be cool as shit. Why not? I mean, once you don't have to worry anymore, you can just be cool. That must be a lot of fun. The only fun, really. I don't know if rich people understand that they are the only ones who are really having a good time in life who are really having a good time in life out of absolutely everybody. Right. I really need to start cooking. I will. Not today, but I will. I know that just sounds lazy, but at this point, what's one more day of not doing it? I mean, I can think of people who are just barely off the rails. I used to be like that, but I'm not now. But I will start buying groceries just like these, and taking better care of myself. I can live a better life. Oh. Oh no! Okay, I think these are all groceries. Don't forget about our 3-year service guarantee. Seriously, please. Please don't. We can either buy a video game or we can go home. I'm a nerd. This will be the last time. I don't even like these things anymore. All of them are practically identical to me at this point. This will be the last time. He looks tired. I wonder if I'll ever work a night shift. Who knows? Maybe it would be for the best. You think it fucking matters to me? You think it makes any difference at all? What? The fuck? Sitting this close to that guy is just asking for bullshit. Turn the headphones up and wait. Might as well. Might as well head home. Patient transcript, even winter. When do you feel the absolute lowest? The moment I walk in the door. No question. Why do you think that is? Why feel worse off when you get home than any other time? You know, I think our generation is growing up and going down. It's just not in my imagination that things are getting worse. We should all be in a period of our lives where we're building and learning and doing new things. Coming into our own as professionals, making more money, and look, we've talked about all this before. I don't know. I guess it just all feels the same, day in and day out, except you know that in some way you're falling apart. Well, who isn't? You know, it isn't like I never tried. It's just that all my trying never really amounted to much. But how many people really changed the path they started going down when they started out? It's like the fundamental idea of our entire culture, that you can change, that you can do whatever you want. And your problem is what exactly? That nobody's keeping records on how true or untrue that is? Actually, I think they are. But people can't even... most people can't deal with that kind of hopelessness. Maybe. Or maybe they have a way of dealing with it that you just don't know anything about. Do you think I don't know what you're trying to bring this conversation back around to? I get it. I'm lonely. I'm sad and I'm lonely, and this is why I'm in therapy. Are you happy now? Is this what psychiatrists do? Just keep needling at people until they simplify their problems into something you can write a prescription for? How should I know? You're the one making all of this up. I'm not even real. You just imagine all of us to try to romanticize being a drain circling nobody. You saw a therapist one time, and he told you to come back when you had real problems. I'm just like all of these other stupid scenarios that you play out in your head, like being a creative writing professor, or how cool and melancholy you'll be on a talk show. And all of this nonsense, what is it really for? I don't know. It's all to avoid telling yourself that you're nothing, that you're anything more than some fat, booze, sugar, and porn-addicted idiot who wasted every opportunity he ever had. Yeah, I knew he was doing it all in his head. It's funny how I was always like this, and yet it got worse at the same time, you know? You live this fucked up type of way, you just slowly coast deeper and deeper into it, until your whole life is just this weird, paradoxical mix of desperate survival, and slowly killing yourself at the same time. To be honest, I completely agree with you. I think you should end it. You think? It's either that or live a shitty, terrible life. Other people don't want other people to do it, but whose shoes do they have to live in? What the fuck do they know? If you want to live in all this agony, you go ahead. Stop telling yourself it's because you think you can do any better, and start admitting that it's actually because you're too scared to do what you know you should. You don't want to inconvenience people. You don't want to make them sad. You want them to remember you as that funny guy to just have around, or to keep wishing you could measure up to some fantasy that you could have grown out 10 years ago. But you don't have anything to look forward to, so I'll just go into the same stupid shit every day for the rest of your goddamn life. So stop wasting my time, go to the roof of the building, and jump off. No. Fine. But someday, you're going to wake up one morning and even all the things that you pulled down won't make you feel any better. In fact, you won't feel anything at all. And do you even know why? Because nobody who isn't obligated to, or isn't pathetic themselves, even fucking cares that you are alive. In the end, nothing you can do will keep that from sinking in. I know. Years go by. So hungover. God. Can't take this anymore. I can't take any of it. Sting, stupid shit. This fucking alarm clock. I fucking hate this shit. Destroy everything in the apartment. I don't want to. Don't even want to look at this thing. Why did I even buy it? Like, I've even read half the books I already own. Alarm clock shattered, so what? Like, I don't have a goddamn alarm clock in my phone. Fucking VIP inbox. Everything in the goddamn universe to keep anybody from getting a goddamn minute of peace. Never deserved to own it anyway. Waste of fucking time. Wasted my fucking life. Kick the screen and good riddance. I really need an iPad? Can I really not be apart from the internet for 5 goddamn fucking minutes? Smash it into the corner of the nightstand. It's done. A big, fat, fancy chair for being a fuckhead who never gets off his ass all fucking day. Like I really need it just because of my back. Like I've got any good reason to not be popping pills all the time with the rest of the wretched fucking universe. Like I can't just lay in my fucking bed all night like a goddamn vegetable. What's the difference anyways? I don't even fucking get home before 7 p.m. most nights. What the fuck am I getting home for even when I do? Just sit in this fucking chair. Sit in this chair and be a fucking jerk off on Facebook and watch YouTube. Because isn't everything just so fucking fantastic? Kicked a hole in the back. Flat screen neo yuppie bullshit. Screen's cracked to shit. Oh well. All you have to do is destroy everything by Avon Winter. You know, the problem with you is that you're not a gutless, craven pussy who can't get off your ass. No, your problem is that you have too much stuff. Customer electronics are your problem. The internet is your problem. All these unbelievably entertaining things. And you're just hopelessly addicted to all of them. That's why you need to cancel your home internet, cancel your high-definition cable, rip apart your 2000 gaming PC, and throw it in the garbage. and leave yourself with nothing but a bunch of crappy, outdated console systems. Because you want to be a different person. A month later, you'll be sitting in your blanked-out apartment with nothing to do, and you'll finally say to yourself, it's time to get out there in the world. I want to meet strangers in cafes. I want to join a kickball league. But not long after this, you'll find yourself playing those crappy, outdated consoles every night, and punching yourself for wrecking your own shit. Just because you want to be a different person doesn't mean you will be able to become one. Fuck you! Fuck you! Smashed open, parts everywhere. Alcoholic Vomit is Coolness Leaving the Body by Evan Winter. A lot of fat people think they are hot shit because they drink a lot. They know that nobody in a social situation really wants to talk to them, so they hang out with each other and get totally fucking wasted. Sometimes, if they're rich or funny, a few people will find them endearing enough to actually speak to. By and large, however, they just get completely annihilated and go home to throw up in their cracked seat toilets. But all this is an outsider's perspective. The real reason fat people drink is because it actually makes them feel confident. And confidence to a 300-pound piece of human shit is all they ever wanted. Feel levitation, carelessness, acceptance. And then, one day, you feel bad enough when you're not drunk that you realize that drinking actually makes you feel the way that regular people feel all the time. Needless to say, this is when you know it's time to mature into an older and wiser person, and switch to antidepressants. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Okay. No. I even need a kitchen. Doesn't matter now. Empty. I'll just go eat shit like I usually do. Take a shower, man. I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm gonna quit this job. I'm gonna stop everything. It doesn't even do anything. Why do I care anymore? Why don't I care anymore? The rest of the building is back up. You say, by Evan Winter. You say you refuse to be the creature you are and go on living. It sloshes around in your skull like acid, aching from the moment you wake up to the minute you stand still and breathe through the water to the hours you lay in bed at night, shifting through one piece of your breaking body to another. You say you won't go on, not alone, not like this. You say it isn't human, that it isn't safe. You say it isn't natural to exist in nothing but contemplation of the joy you will never have, however secure you may be for the moment. That too much can be undone by a lost and angry person in a single decision. You say you're tired of the pain and sickness that stole your youth. Say you've had enough of waiting to see what part of your mind or body collapses next. Say you won't submit to the incomprehensible object that all of it is slowly turning you into. A target of awkward silence and false hope. A wedding funeral. Family asterisk. Some careeristic article by some careeristic asshole on how society is in full-scale collapse because of the government. Because the government will pay for your pointless, stupid, unlivable life. If you say so. You say you won't suck off this sad and stupid future. You say you won't take another job just like the one you just lost. You won't buy the next new cell phone. And you won't keep meeting up with the same old people who do all the same old things. You say you won't do it. You swear to God you won't do it. So go on. Say it. Say it to yourself. Get drunk and say it to your friends. Say it to someone you wish cared about you and actually believe that it makes you look romantic instead of ridiculous. Say it on Twitter or Tumblr until it's all that anybody believes about who you are. Say it like the world won't go on without you, or that you have anything to lose but yourself. Say it for the sake of never doing anything until the day comes when everything you said so much about losing is actually lost. The day that everything you said would happen actually happens, and the only choice left is either something worse, the grinding years of living through it without the heart for anything, or nothing at all. And there is nothing left to say. What will you say instead? You know what? Fuck this. I'm fine. I'm going to work. Enough of this bullshit. I'm just going to be different. Just going to be fine being myself. And it's going to be fine. I can find my own way to being somebody better. With all of that stuff gone, all I have to do now is something good. Just a day at a time. Someday, this whole part of my life will be just a tiny memory. I think one shower is enough. God, what have I done? The screen's cracked as shit. Oh well. God, what have I done? Yeah. Yeah. Go to work. Holy shit. Please move it to the back, sir! They've put about 20 new condos along Spandania in the past year. Do you think even one person stopped to consider what the fuck this would do to public transit? Was there even one person? Right to the back, please, sir! No, nobody. It's more money straight to the developers. And a few extra tax bucks to try and fix a hopelessly unfixable city. And it's like this now? Ladies and gentlemen, we can't keep moving unless everybody can proceed to the back of the car. I can't talk to anybody. Great. Just let me go. Newspaper on the seat, which is itself on top of an unidentified white stain. Sit down. What else is there to do? Yeah, that's right. What's wrong? I texted you last night. I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Were you alright? You didn't have to go to the hospital, did you? No. You know what? Never mind. I didn't get your message. I didn't even get home until 10. And then I passed out. Fine. You know what? I thought we agreed that the whole thing was just stupid. That was just... whatever. It's 9:30 in the morning. Is this really the time or place that you want to talk about this? No. No, you're right. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid and I'm... sorry. I'm so sorry. Stories That We Left by Evan Winter. I don't believe for a second that you ever cared about me at all. People look at you and me and think we're the same. They don't know how right they are. They don't know how much we both wish we could actually be in love. They don't know how we both grew up and thought our lives would be real. That we would get married and talk retirement and read in bed while footsteps crept down our hallways. They don't know how disgusting we feel when we're together. Oops. Hello. Rubbing all over each other while you regret it, and I'm trying to think of somebody else. They don't know how... That is so loud! They don't know how disgusting we feel when we're together, rubbing all over each other while you regret it, and them trying to think of somebody else. They don't know how reluctantly it starts, all indifferent and tiresome. They don't know how stupid we feel when the night wears off, and the sun comes up and we're just lying there, burning off whatever residual intimacy is still hanging in the air as a way of trying to make it all less awkward. Shitty kisses and dragging blankets, twisted into each other like sinking life jackets. And they're back again. Literally hugging with regret. I am so sorry. I probably think we talk it out. They imagine some type of light crystallizes between us. That we start to believe in something beautiful within ourselves, because it has to exist if somebody else can see it. And they do that because we love that story more than anything, don't we? The idea that we can transcend our ugliness through sheer force of honesty, that we can magically transform into a withering pile of fat, desperate bodies with the power to fuck and suck the complete bullshit out of each other. Because that will be the thing that sets us free from wanting someone that we actually want. Because that will be the thing that will make all of the mistakes we've made just part of something that was meant to be. Because we are so horrific that what we really want is for someone not to love us, not to need us, but to forgive us for being so wretched. They really think that, and why not? After all, it's the only way that everybody might actually have a chance. Except they don't. And I don't. And you don't. And we don't. God damn it. Stop looking at me like you didn't know what this was. If they're renovating the boardroom. We hear the power tools blare all day long. Evan! You've got to help me! I can't keep up anymore. Slow down, man. What happened? I went to them and asked them why they basically handed Russell my promotion. And you know what they said? Whatever they said, it's bullshit. They put Russell in because he's an evil, bucks-passing little shithead. Perfect for their first ever layer of middle management. don't sweat it. I'll tell you what they told me. They said I needed to step it up. So I've been in here until 9 every night, stepping it up. But it's impossible. And now Tori is leaving? Who do you think is gonna end up with all her work? Me! Troy, stop. Are you even listening to what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do. It doesn't matter. I'm not as stupid as you think, Evan. You think I don't know what you're saying? Of course I do, but it's easy for you. You've got the luxury of being right. You aren't paying even more for divorce lawyers than you are in child support. Doesn't mean it's not a waste of your time, man. God damn it. All I'm saying is that you can't expect that promotion now that Russell's in there. I mean, it's done. He got it. And it's not like they're even around to see how fucked up he is. So I wouldn't count on him losing it. Promotion? Who the heck is talking about the promotion? They're gonna fire me. That's why you gotta help me with some of this stuff. I'm begging you. They're not gonna fire you, man. You're the most experienced person here. They need... I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say, man, but you can't live like this. Fine. Don't help me. You just wait 10 years. See if the word career even means anything to you. Or if you find yourself dusting off the resume every 6 months because everybody wants to hire some 23-year-old men. I hate that this is happening in the middle of my recording. I didn't say I wouldn't help you. Some 23-year-olds who can pump out 1,000,000 miles of dog shit an hour because they don't know it's shit. And the client doesn't care because they've never seen anything but shit. Well, it's not all bad. At least you don't have that huge commute anymore. Or payments on that house out there. I miss that house every day of my life. I miss my wife. I miss my kids. I miss everything. I miss everything about all of it. I don't want to talk about this. Please, excuse me. Your free trial is about to end, by Evan Winter. You do realize that the kind of life which only happened to other people for most of your existence is coming for you too, right? Sure, it all makes sense now. This is a graph on a page. Just a short-term contract instead of a full-time job. Just a little leaning into what you are otherwise told is a very healthy retirement fund from a person who got paid to tell you that. But someday, someone is going to fire you for the last time. Not because you did anything wrong. Not because you ran off to open some goddamn cupcake store. Not even because they actually can't afford to keep you. It was simply because your life got too complex and expensive for what it was actually worth to anyone but you. If you don't become either rich or in charge of a bunch of people by the time you're 40, you might as well blow your fucking brains out for all the world will think of you. Even at 35, you'd better still be sexy. If you don't even know what all of this will come together by the time you're 30, you're already so far behind somebody who does that I can't see how someone who doesn't would ever catch up. And then, for the sake of our collective sanity, you will be erased. Because nobody can give a fuck about you if you don't exist to give a fuck about. I mean, look at you. You're old, you're bringing down our Friday spirit, you can't drink all night, you aren't fun to look at, and you can't help anybody get ahead with anything. You're upsetting all the 20-somethings who don't even get paid. Don't you think the least we can do is provide them with a workplace that resembles a television show? No offense, but if you have kids who don't get to go to daycare because you didn't marry rich, nobody wants to know about it. If you have some new disease that is eating you alive because you have no medical coverage, it's better for everybody if you don't say so. If you don't think you can be cheerful, or at least quiet, I hope you know how much we'll resent you being here. Because this is not a place that has anything to do with anything but celebration. Celebrating success, driving forward with growth, powering ahead through innovation and smashing through it with remorseless joie de vivre. Who would seriously consider even being anywhere else? And maybe, just maybe, you used to understand that. Back when you were in some kind of loser cocoon, still all bright with your maybes and some days. But all you do now is remind everyone that nothing lasts forever. And who wants to think about that? Yeah? Hey Lisa, I gotta talk to Russell today. Is he in the office until 5? Probably. I don't know. After they made Russell the general manager, he fired Natasha because she said she couldn't speak English. At which point, of course, he simply replaced her with somebody who refused to. The rest of us would complain, probably, except she isn't really supposed to help all of us the way that Natasha did anyways. She's strictly supposed to be Russell's executive assistant. And of course, you can see where all of this is headed. I figure they've already at least made out. The only job she's actually doing here is telling him everything that she thinks we're saying about him. Not that we aren't saying it. Hey, what's going on? Hey, not too much. Is this your last day, or are you coming in for that last handoff meeting next week? No, I can't. Me and Danny are going on our engagement trip tomorrow. And then I start the new job as soon as I get back. That's too bad. We were really a team on that. I know the client likes to see us together. They'll understand. It's just a job. Yeah. They'll forget about us before you know it. Damn, Tori, you sound more like me every day. After all this time together, that is not what I wanted. I know it isn't. I didn't see you out last night. We should get a drink after work. I mean, we should all go. I don't think that's a good idea. Anyways, you're a really talented guy, so good luck, Evan. Yeah, you too. The Way People Walk Away From You by Evan Winter. If love exists in the ability to make another person happy, how can someone who can't make anybody happy ever really be in love? How do you tell someone who asks why you never do anything that the reason is that you can feel your bones grinding together when you walk? How do you tell someone who asks why you're so tired that you can't sleep without pain? How do you tell someone who only smiles at you when you make them laugh that there is so much more you want to say? How can you look at photos on her desk of someone giving her everything she wants, not be thankful that somebody can? How sick have you become that you can't even realize that not everything is about you? If love exists in the ability to make another person happy, how can someone who can't make anybody happy ever really be in love? If love exists in the ability to make another person happy, how can someone who can't make anybody happy ever really be in love? How? 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 I thought I told you to come back later, bro. I got shit to do. Alright, but we gotta talk about, like, multiple projects. Did your email go down again? You gotta get that fixed right away, man. Nobody knows why you aren't writing them back. Don't tell me what to do, bro. What? You thought I was too small time for you to hook me up with your brother. Don't think I don't remember it. And I bet you feel stupid now, huh? Guess I'm not too small time to be your fucking boss. You ever think maybe I did tell him about you, and that he's the one who thought you were too small time? Yeah, right. I'm fucking watching you, dickhead. You need to step it up out there, or you're going down. Excuse me? Shit, I'm doing you a favor just keeping you on. Are you now? You think I can't get somebody for 2/3 your salary, use half of that to save the company a little money, and then tack the other half onto my salary for being such a good manager? That's business, pal. How do you figure any of that money is even going to exist in the first place without us doing the actual work? Is that business too? Shit, who cares? By the time we sell this shit, we're moving on anyways. Doesn't matter who's satisfied or not. With some top sales guy like me, we just keep rolling. That's your big plan? Sure. What the fuck is satisfaction anyways? Not like anything we do actually does anything, but help a bunch of retards piss on and play politics with each other. Yeah, but nothing, bro. You want to have it both ways. You want to shit all over what we do here, but still think of yourself as some kind of hero. But it ain't like that. If this shit is fucked up, then you're fucked up. And you're fucked up. So what? That makes me lucky to have a part in all this? Even with Natasha gone? With Troy losing his mind? With Jackie half dead half of the time? And Tori getting poached? Poached? You think you motherfuckers are getting poached on my motherfucking watch? Please. Tori's leaving because of you, you fat fuck. What? I mean, I'm not gonna cross you off over it, because she's definitely a piece of ass, so I know where you're coming from, but shit. What are you thinking, bro? Not exactly in your league. What are you freaking out about, man? It's not a huge thing, and everybody knows. I mean, anybody can tell. I gotta go. What? I quit. I gotta go. I mean, I quit. Over some chick? Who's leaving? Damn, bro, you really do need to get laid. No, anyways, thanks for all your hard work and shit. What are you gonna do now? Shit. I know. You should work for your brother, dude. You know what, Russell? You're really fucked up. You're really, really fucked up. I'm fucked up. Motherfucker, I got a girl. I go to the gym. I have a business plan. I do cool shit on the weekends while you're killing yourself for some job that you just quit. Over nothing. I'm fucking living life while you're wasting yours wishing it was something else. How the fuck am I fucked up? You're just a pussy. Get the fuck out of here. Patient transcript, Evan Winter. How does it feel to be completely worthless? To know that everything you've ever worked on is completely stupid, and that all you've ever done is hurt people? Stop talking to me. Because you want things from them, even though you're disgusting, and completely kidding yourself if you think any respectable person would have anything to do with you. I told you, stop talking to me. And then, even when you find people who don't think you're disgusting, you're just a liar. Right? You're too weak to take responsibility for any of it. You'd rather just lay in bed, unemployed, with no friends, lying to your family about how everything is alright, just walling yourself off into a corner till everyone forgets about you. Then, maybe, you figure you'll get the courage to end all of this nonsense. Admit to yourself that you're done. And please, make no mistake about it. You are done. You missed your shot. Everything has moved on without you. You could have studied in school and actually done something meaningful with your life. But no. Always too fucking lazy. Always another video game to go out and buy. No self-control, no self-respect, no nothing. Always another reason. Always something else. You are a bad person, and you don't deserve to live. You know this. That's why you're in all this pain. I can't change that. No, but you can't stop it. Who knows, time passes. Oh, I'm moving. Great. Roof of the building and jump off. Is everything gonna say that? Wow. Can't even take a shower. Doesn't give me a choice. To the roof. I've never felt the winds like this before. Makes me feel completely outside of my body. There's a part of me that doesn't want to do this. I've never heard it so softly. Guess all I really want to say to everyone is, yeah. You know, because it all just goes on, doesn't it? If I did it today, if I did it tomorrow, if I waited another 10 years of going through the same motions, if with nothing going on except for things getting worse, what would the difference even be? Your family dies, world falls apart, the rich get richer, the ugly stay ugly. All gets faster and harder until we can't remember what we used to be. So what if it does? So what if we do? I'm never going to get what I want, and it's too late to ever become the person I wanted to be. If it was ever really possible at all. And I may not be a person who has courage. I might be the biggest opposite of that in the world. But I can find a moment. Maybe I could have found some better ones. But it doesn't matter now. What does it mean to be an impossible person? To be someone who could not have ever been happy? How could it mean anything? There are things we will never make sense of, no matter how hard we try. When I try to think of how things could have been different, I feel like so many things come to mind that I can't even think of anything. I just picture myself being happy, laughing, being somebody else. But I can't actually imagine why it would have happened like that. I feel like I should say something here. Something profound or interesting. Some type of summation of my life, or something I've learned. But I can't. It was all worthless and selfish, and I never loved anyone or anything. All I ever did was want to. It was nothing. Everything I've been and done has been for nothing. And as I turn around to look back, I feel relieved that nobody's there, that there isn't anybody standing there who has no choice but to pretend to care. But it feels good. I feel an unbelievable burden come off my shoulders. I feel lighter than I have in years, like I can finally stop fighting. Like I can fly. I was right about everything. I was right about everything. Actual sunlight. And that was actual sunlight. Oh boy. There's some things that I do want to say, but most of them are kind of personal. I honestly have been trying to fight suicide for a few years now. But not for the same exact reasons. It actually it actually does speak to me, like, very close. It hits very, very close to home. Oh boy. If you do suffer from any kind of depression or suicidal thoughts, there is still hope. Trust me. Do not take his advice. This is just one outcome that could happen. If you truly, truly do think your life is worthless, talk to someone about it. Talk to me about it. I'm more than willing to talk about it. If you're having a bad day, try to make it a good one. Try to make it better than mine. Try to make it better than his. If it's worse than his, oh boy, I hope you have someone to talk to. I really do. And I will see you guys in hopefully a way better, happier video.